I did a Facebook tonight. I'm gonna take my glasses off a bit. Oh, there we go. I did a live Facebook tonight, and I got to thinking about it that I should actually do this on YouTube. What and why? Well, how am I dealing with loss and grief of my wife who suddenly died last last Sunday? She passed away Sunday morning, a week ago today. How am I dealing with this? Um, so I'm not going to go a lot into details and stuff other than my wife, she passed away, and I'll do a different one on that one. This is more of the loss and grief part of how I'm dealing with this. Um, how my wife would probably deal with it if she was here in my place. So, the very first thing that it comes down to is that whatever it is that we had with each other or whatever it is, forgive. Forgive myself, forgive her, forgive whatever the heck it is, because it ain't nothing but a thing. Just let it go. So forgive. If you hold that, you're going to end up being darkness, and I sure as heck am not going to get stuck in the darkness. For anybody that, whether they're whatever to whatever, I am not going there. I'm going to stay in the light because that's what my wife would want me to do. If I stayed dark and anything like that, she would be extremely pissed off at me right now. So let's not go there. Um, the second part on loss and grief, just to start it in, because there's 5 stages. I'm not going to go into it. You can read it yourself. I'm going in what I'm doing. Okay, so here we go. Um, so with anything that we've done, just let it go. Love each other. I love you more. There's no regrets, no nothing. Just there it goes. Absolve her of anything, anything she's ever done to anybody. Just let it go for her part there. So you take care of all of that, and then you always say, "I love you." Love yourself. Before we go any further, you gotta love yourself. Right now, there's probably a lot of people that do not love themselves because of whatever it is, the darkness and everything. I could go there. I'm not going to. Again, I'm not going in a dark place. My wife would not approve of that. Stay strong. If there was a belief, a vision, a direction that you both would have been going, keep going. If you don't keep going, then everything that the other person was about to help you get there, what was that all about? Was it a lie? No. You're hurting, good. It'll drive you harder. I've heard people say, pray harder, sing louder, dance longer, laugh, love, live. So, and it's hard to do that. I've done a lot of boohoo's and everything, but I got to get clear. There was a dream, whatever for what it is, and we'll go on that in a minute. But still, whatever it is, just keep going to what it is. Don't stop. Take a break, a sabbatical for just maybe whatever it takes. But the longer you take on a sabbatical and you trying to not love yourself and everything else, the harder it's going to come out. So that's why I'm trying to do is what I can right now. Because if I don't, it will be something that'll be really hard for me to come out of. I still have some areas that were creeped up, but even I learned a lot, like with my dad when he died, mom, and others. They would not approve of me going down, and that's it. So that's not an option. So I gotta love myself. My wife taught me how to do that. There's a lot about me I didn't like, a lot of rights that, you know, I thought couldn't be righted or wrongs that were eternal, and I was such a, no, I was just love yourself. Um, in this case, who am I to blame? God, angels, destiny, wrong timing, or whatever. There's no one to blame. My wife was given a hospice diagnosis 9 months ago. 9 months ago, she could have died. Actually, it was 10 months ago. Because it got down to where they couldn't do anything. So I was around 9.5, 10 months ago. Then about 9 months ago, it's when the hospice findings were it's nothing we could do. You know, do we keep her hooked up on a machine or, what do we do? And the decision was pull tubes out, and we did. Went through everything that we had, going through hospice, what have you, nursing homes, and all this other stuff. She was looking like she was good and enough to where we all believed, including the people there, doctors, nurses, that she graduated from hospice. Everything, she was type 2 diabetic remission, no diabetes, no this, no overweight. She lost over 100 pounds, and etc. Man, everything she had going on her was just perfect. Perfect. When she was in all this nursing home, we had a discussion. She wanted out of there. And I think that was one of the first times we brought up, okay, hon, they said you're going to die. All right. Where do you want to go? I need to know. I'm not asking a bad question. It's hard. It's kind of an awkward one, but all right, this is going on. Where do we go? And this is where we ended up at. Um, in this beautiful 2-bedroom home that we just moved in 7 weeks ago. We're still unpacking our boxes. And that's all she got was 7 weeks, and then she died. That was last week. I've been here for 2 months. And in 7 weeks, I lost my wife. She wanted a safe place for me, to be when she did pass away. She knew she was dying. I think she knew she was dying a lot sooner than I did. I thought we had more time. I really did. We didn't. And she passed away. So, I look at gratitude. But before I look at gratitude, there's one more set I have to forgive. That is her family, her children, friends that, just became whatever, for the drop of whatever, became just not nice. Anything and everything that has been said, thought, done, created, molded, pushed, or etc., I forgive you guys. I have to. If I don't forgive you guys for all the stuff that went on with her, what happened to her, I will be stuck in this dark place and I'll never come out of it. I know a lot of people, a lot of you guys that are in there, the ones being forgiven right now, I better learn how to do it, because I'll tell you that dark place is not a good place to be. That's our advice. Just get out of it, let it go. Along with life. Learn about it. Maybe teach those around you not to do it, I guess. Whatever it is, I forgive you. I may not like you. I love you. I may not like you. It's okay. Just prefer not to be around, and um, have a nice life. I wish you all. May you live long and prosperous. That's from my heart. You have to do that to get a freedom. Because if you're not, you're gonna be in prison. It's just gonna be have anchors on you. You're gonna be hurt. So Forgive those that have done some bad stuff. Just let it go. It's not worth it now. She's gone. Let it go. I don't have to see anybody. They don't have to see me. And we all can live long and prosperous without anything else. Gratitude. I'm grateful I got to meet these people that we just forgave. I learned many things about myself. A lot of things about what I need to do and what's going on in my life, in the world, and what have you. So for what that family is about, and friends and loved ones that were or are or what have you, I learned a lot of things about myself. The first thing that I need to learn, and I did, and now I'm starting to do it now without having to just try to guess on it, as I do love myself. I am a good person, so is my wife. And it kind of helps in your grieving process to go through that. Maybe say it a few times, you love yourself, and really mean it. You don't have to do it over and over. It should only be your first try and you really believe in it. It'll happen. You just have to believe in it. Gratitude. I love God. I'll show up in church later on today. But I'm going to tell you what, I'm not happy with you. But gratitude. Thank you. Thank you for all that you have given me. A little bit of precious time on this planet with this another person that was my soulmate, my spirit, the essence that drove life for me. Everything. Thank you. You could have taken my wife's 3 months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago on down. 3 months ago was the 6-month script, and you decided to hold that clot or whatever it was that you held there with her agreement to find a place for me to live and be safe, and for her to die, because we had asked that question, and this is where she wanted to die, is in this area, away from everything, in a place that maybe I will stay, maybe I won't after a year or before or after. I couldn't tell you, and I'm not going there. But what I can tell you is it's a safe place for me to grieve the loss of my wife. Many people have been here already just to visit, and they've gone, and I had to help them. Service work. You're going to end up having to do service work in your loss and grief situation. So service work includes those that are in pain around you, where you're asking that you need the help, and it ends up that you help them. Service work. Learned that in the Sundance. You're dying, you're hotter than heck, you want to, you think you're just not going to live. You have no energy, no prey left, you didn't think so. And here you are, you're just like monkey meat. You've been out there for 3 days and nights without food and water, and you got this person out there that just came out, they got hit with the heat, and they tanked out, and they're going to die. You were there, but you got 3 days on them. You're already good. They don't know that. I miss my wife. I love my wife, and I love me. And my wife, I'm grateful so much for what she was and is about in my life. That not only did she discover who I am inside, But she did this before I knew what the hell was going on. She knew who I was before I was. And when she goes, okay, let's go in and let's rock and roll. Let's bring everything that you are here. No restrictions, no strings. Just the full, beautiful woman that you are. And you know what? My name is Mia Tanya, and I'm proud to be me. And my wife, she helped me find me, believe in me. And found me.